Good evening, everyone. I have good memories of this building. 10 years ago today, on these stairs, me and my wife were having our wedding photos for our wedding that day. So it's nice to be back in the building with this wonderful crowd. I want to thank you, Rehab, for your great work. I'm grateful to you and your colleagues for all that you do for the city. And I'm grateful and proud of our mayor, Brandon Johnson. It is nice to have an elected official who is of the people, a former teacher who understands the weight of history. He taught it. And a justice-oriented leader with a steely backbone who is not afraid to stand up for the most vulnerable and misrepresented, especially youth and students. I'm a long-time proud servant of the city and its Muslim and Arab populations, the largest per capita anywhere in the country. It is a community that is a tremendous asset to our city. Doctors, teachers, engineers, bakers, cab drivers, and everything in between, working and contributing every day to make our city run better and stronger. I summarize my activism as fighting dehumanization. Dehumanization and bullying, be it an individual, school, government, media powerhouse, corporation, or foreign state. We meet today at an extraordinary moment. As mass atrocities unfold against Palestinians in Gaza, my office is receiving more case intakes of civil rights violations, discrimination, and censorship than ever before in our 20-year history. Not too long ago, we had to bury a 6-year-old boy who was stabbed 26 times for being a Palestinian Muslim. Our university campuses are erupting with protests and encampments, signaling that we may be coming upon a 1968 Vietnam moment. And the list goes on. It is important, when challenged, to remember who we are as a people and to stand on our values and principles, the most important of which are the 3 C's: moral courage, clarity, and consistency. Courage means we are not afraid to speak up for the truth, and even when there is a price to pay, we do so. Clarity means we choose our words carefully so that we say exactly what we mean and mean exactly what we say. And consistency means our principles of fairness and justice apply to all neighbors equally, free of bias or double standards, each and every time it is needed of us. I'm proud of our mayor and the 23 alders for doing exactly that and getting Chicago's historical ceasefire resolution, one of the first for large cities, passed earlier this year. It is abiding by these guiding principles that my office has consistently spoken out against anti-Black, anti-Asian, and anti-Jewish incidents, and not just anti-Muslim or anti-Arab incidents. It is also per these principles that my office stands with justice for Palestinians at home and abroad. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I'm truly honored to be here this evening as we recognize the Arab American community whose resilience and contributions have significantly shaped our nation. In Chicago, we are privileged to have one of the largest Arab American populations in the entire country. And Arab Americans are undeniable when it comes to in your piece of making sure that the soul of Chicago is alive. Historically, Arab Americans have been at the forefront of key social movements here in Chicago. Those key moments not just been for the city of Chicago, but key social movements that have shaped this country and the world. You've joined hands and shoulder to shoulder with Black and brown communities across this country as we deal with unending fight for civil rights and equality and social justice. You've demonstrated the immense power of intersectional solidarity across diverse groups. You played critical roles in the movements against racial discrimination and advocacy for workers' rights and pushing forward true comprehensive immigration reform. The Arab American community has been there. Tonight we are joined by remarkable leaders who exemplify the strength and advocacy of the Arab American community. I'm grateful for Ahmed, Rehab, who has done tremendous work in fighting against discrimination and advocating for the civil rights of Arab Americans and for Chicagoans across this city. And of course, Marvette Swice, who is breaking barriers and uplifting others as one of the directors of the Arab American Bar Association of Illinois, and her work as part of the Illinois Commission on Discrimination and Hate Crimes. And of course, State Representative Ahmed Rashid, a true trailblazer for Arab Americans in politics, who continues to champion the cause of justice and equality, particularly for marginalized communities. And of course, our MC tonight. So grateful that we have Rwanda on our team. I'll say that one more time. Grateful. Plays a critical role in my office. She also works to educate her colleagues about the rich traditions and culture and the ongoing struggles of the Arab American community. Your voice, Rwanda, has been vital in this struggle to build a fairer and a more just society. And as you continue to do the work, even when you're weighed down by the horrifying news that continues to emerge, particularly over the last 6 months, your resilience and your call for justice is one that I cherish, that I hold dear. I keep it close to my heart as a reminder of what's possible when humanity recognizes humanity. And so I add my voice as we call for peace in Garfield Park and Gaza. Because calling for peace is not vengeance. Calling for peace is righteousness. And as long as I'm mayor of the city of Chicago, we will always stand for righteousness. As mayor, I grieve with every single family that has lost children to violence, whether in the west side of Chicago or in the West Bay. We grieve together. We mourn together. We also fight and struggle together. And as mayor, as your brother, stand with you in this fight for justice and the continuous call for peace. Because together, let us strive towards a city and a world that is safer and more just for everyone. And I look forward, thank you. Continuing this work with you. My faith challenges me to never become weary when you are doing well, when you are doing the good work. And that even sometimes young men and women will get tired and weary. But we remain steadfast. But I'm really excited, honestly, about the work that we will do together. Our new DCASE Commissioner, Clene Hedspeth, and I are committed to making sure that we are recognizing Arab Americans and honoring this month. And I really look forward to honoring the work and the contributions of the Arab American community. over the course of the next 23 years when I'm in office. So we're now honored to present proclamation recognizing April as Arab American Heritage Month in Chicago. So let this be a symbol of our enduring solidarity and unwavering commitment to recognizing, respecting, and celebrating the Arab American community. God bless you all. God bless the greatest freedom city in the world.